follow-up from the last video, which was everything about birthdays. And you remember piñatas, and inside the piñatas was some delicious Mexican candy. It's amazing. So maybe a lot of you already know what Mexican candy is, or what I'm referring to when I say Mexican candy, because Mexican candy is very, very, very different from quote-unquote non-Latino candy or American candy or candy that we eat in the US. Whichever, take your pick. So today I'm gonna be sort of like Santa Claus because I have a really big bag full of just Mexican candy, and I'm going to show you some of the most famous Mexican candies that we have. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the differences between American candy and Mexican candy. First of all, American candy is, you know, Kit Kat, Snickers, Hershey bars, etc., so on, so on. That is typical American candy. When we think of candy, we think maybe sour, but we think usually sweet, chocolatey, peanut buttery, diabetes-y. Goodness. So what makes Mexican candy distinctive from any other candy is the fact that for some reason, most, not all, but most of our Mexican candy centers around being spicy and sweet at the same time. So we're gonna get right into this, the most fun part. I'm gonna open up this bag that I knotted, I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this open bag and I'm going to stick my hand in there to see what random Mexican candy I got, and I'm going to randomly just talk about it, alright? So I've got the most popular, or what in my opinion is the most popular Mexican candy that you can find here in the US. So, sticking hand in. Ah! So, today we have, let me try and pronounce it, pulparindo. So pulparindo is basically a little bar like this. I'm gonna open it up. Can I eat this? I can eat this! It's a little bar that looks just like this. It's a little square, it's really thin, really flexible. And you basically just bite it and chew it. Don't. Get away! It is made out of what we call tamarind. And it's a fruit that's very, very sour at the same time, really spicy, and it's very chewy. It's kind of gooey at the same time when you take it out of the plant. But it's basically what this is made out of. In Spanish, we call it tamarindo. The best candies are made out of tamarindo, guys. If you're looking for Mexican candies, just find something that has tamarindo in it. It's one of the coolest things that you can put in a freaking candy. So, like I said, you basically take it and chew it. And there's sweet, but then the sweetness goes away. And it's sour. And there's little balls that makes it a little spicy as it goes down your throat. Trust me guys, kids love this. Oh, we have a pelon. Ay. So this is one of the most famous Mexican candies out there. You probably have already seen something, but for those of you who have seen it and still don't know exactly what it is, it's like a little push pop, but Mexican style, and surprise, surprise, it has tamarindo in it. It is tamarindo flavored. It's called a pelon because it looks like this little mini dumpster thing. And you take off the cap, and you push, and hair comes out. And it's called a pelon. Pelon means bald because you eat it until it's bald again. Simple. And has tamarindo in it. It's sweet, it's sour, spicy as it goes down your throat. We're really repetitive here in Mexican culture, but they're so good. And here we have a lollipop. This, guys, is my favorite candy of all time. There's different brands, but this one in particular says Picaslas. Why does it say that? Well, it is basically a watermelon piece, slice shaped lollipop. And it is watermelon flavored, but it is basically marinated in chili powder. We love this. I literally used to eat just the chili powder and throw away the popsicle. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna start licking. Now, this one doesn't have tamarindo in it, but it makes up for it because it has a special chili that we make in Mexico that's mixed with salt and pepper flakes. It has a little bit of lemon in it. So it's a little bit of a thick consistency, but it makes for a really, really, really good seasoning for this lollipop. All right, next we're gonna move on to one of my favorites, and we're gonna stray away from the chili, sour, whatever kind of feel, and we're gonna step into a more sweet kind of feel. This one is one of my favorites because it actually does have a little small tradition as you eat it, or before you eat it. So, this box is a company, De La Rosa, that makes pretty famous Mexican candies, and we're gonna start with this one that's in the box because I had to keep it in the box. We could have put it in the bag because all of them would be broken by the time we would talk about it. This is what it looks like. Yes, guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen these before. We call them mazapanes. In English, they're little bars of marzipan. Now, when I said that there's a little tradition before you eat it, it's really simple. A mazapan is really soft. It crumbles the minute you bite into it. That's why you have to keep it in the wrapper while you're eating it. Don't ever try and eat it as a whole. You will literally collapse of a sugar high. Just a sugar rush. It's just so much sugar flavor. Dude, this is vegan. It's what? Vegan. Anyway, let's get back to the tradition. So, like I said, these little cake things that you see here, these little bars, are super, super, super fragile. So the tradition is that whenever you buy a mazapan, if you're with your friends or anything, it's really fun to say, try and open it without breaking it. So that's what I'm gonna try and do right now. I used to be a master at this. Let's see if I still got it. There's a trick to it, really. Mission unsuccessful. I'm just gonna rip this open. As you can see, guys, it's really, really, really hard not to open it without breaking it. This is the result. So we're gonna stick it in our mouth. It's gonna dissolve really easily. You can taste the peanuts in there. It's really sweet. It tastes cinnamony, like cinnamon, and it's so good. We're gonna move on and we're gonna continue. This is also one of my favorites, but unfortunately this is the only one that I cannot eat. Sorry guys. This is called a bocadillo. And it's basically kind of like a chocolate bar. Think of just like one bar of Kit Kat, but even better because this has 2 cookies in it. 2 really thin cookies, and in the middle you have chocolate. So this is what it looks like. It's a regular candy bar, but as you can see, there's little squares and indentations in it. That's the cookie. That's the cookie part.
It's like a wafer bar.
Yes.
Covered with chocolate. You love the cookie.
It is a cookie.
It's a wafer.
For us, it's a cookie. God, it's like freaking like when non-Latinos are like, do you want a lime or a lemon? They're both limon. Alright. Next we have a knockoff of Lucas. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to buy an actual Lucas, but this is kind of like a knockoff brand. Not really, because it has something in there, but Lucas is all powder. It's all sour powder. Now, Lucas is not chili powder per se. The original Lucas is a powder that's mixed with salt and a lemony flavored. And basically, you would basically just pop off the top and flip all the way down. Yeah, don't try it if you've never tried it before because I swear to God, you will hate me after that. if you're not used to sour, salty taste, please don't do that. Take it small, like put it in your hand and lick it off. But this one's a knockoff one and we're gonna open it because I've actually never seen this one before. Pop the top, ooh, okay. So when we talk about Lucas, it doesn't have a lollipop in it. So this one is actually a lollipop, watermelon flavored as well, but they would put it in. Dang it. Woo! Be careful because it falls out. And it would be chili flavored. And it would be doused in more. Because once you lick it, the chili sticks to it. It's like a baby bottle pop times 10 because baby bottle pop is sweet and sour, whereas this one is spicy and sour. And we're gonna give this to my editor because I love, she can't really deal with sour, spicy stuff.
No, I can. This time I go with no. I've never tried it.
Get it in there, good. Guys, take it easy if you've never tried something like that before. Because if you see, look at this. Look at that reaction. Look at this reaction. This is the longest we stayed on a...
I like that one the best though. It tastes like tahin.
Ooh, yeah. That's what it tastes like.
Except more sour or intense.
Tahin is like more chili powdery, but sour. There you go. And last but not least, we're gonna talk about knockoff gum. Now, our word for gum, the improper word for gum, is chicles. We got that from the brand Chiclets. But here in the US, we have these little knockoff ones. They're called canels. And they're little chiclets. They're little chiclets exactly like this. So I can't eat gum because of my job. We're gonna give this to my editor so she can try. But it basically looks like this. They're little squares. I used to eat all of them because one gum was not enough. Now, the ultimate question is, why is spicy candy so good in Latino culture? Well, especially as a proud Mexican American, I know that I was raised on spice. I can't speak for all kids that are Mexican American, but in my family, we were really, really big on spice. When I was about 9 years old, my mom first taught me how to bite into a jalapeno, dipped in vinegar. I can't eat soup without drowning it in tahin. We're just basically raised on spice. So obviously a lot of our taste buds are really different. And to us, sweet and spicy at the same time actually comes out really good. And if you add sour in there at the same time, our taste buds are going like dancing. That's why spicy is better, at least in our culture. So our Mexican candy, you can say, kind of represents our culture. It's everything we are. We is sweet, we is spicy, we is delicious. So starters for people that have never, ever tried Mexican candy before. I have 3 for you today that are not as bad, and it actually ranges from tastes. First one is Dubalín. Second one is Pelón. And the last one is Mazapan. You guys, these 3 are amazing, and these are my recommendation for starters. Once you get a little bit more adventurous, you can start trying the popsicles or the lollipops with chile on them, the Lucas that are basically just chili powder and lemon mixed in together. That's if you become more adventurous. And if I missed any of your favorite candies, for those of you who do and love Mexican candy, Be sure to comment down below any of them that I missed, and maybe we can talk about it on another video in Mexican Candy Part 2. And that is all for this video. Be sure to like, comment down below, subscribe. Be sure to follow me now on my social media, which is Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Like always, love you guys so much. Today's flavor for Jarritos is gonna be Mexican cola. The difference is they use sugar instead of processed sugar. That's what makes the Mexican cola version so different. Alright guys, that's it for today. Mexicana Americana. Ow.
Dude, there's a fucking clown over there with a fucking knife. Ay, no mames, I'm out of here. Because I'm a pendeja. Yes, I am.
A Mexican Coke?
Sorry, that went down the wrong tube. Ow. You know how sometimes it goes down wrong and it just hurts going down?
Or you feel it going through your back?
Yeah! That's what happened right now.